Hello, Internet. It is I, Malik Aaron, and after a 2 week hiatus, we are back with box office predictions. And today we're going to be talking about the first major release of 2021. We are talking about The Marksman. So, as usual, we're going to be going over the pros and cons. So, let's get to it. Pros: movie stars Liam Neeson in the role he's been doing for over a decade at this point. Basically playing an action hero, which he's done since the first Taken movie, which was released back in 2009. And, since the first Taken, he has built up a decent following. I mean, I can just show you his track record because he's been doing this for a while. A long while. Let's see. Acting credits. Okay, Taken is here. Okay, since Taken. Ever since Taken, he's made plenty of these action movies. He's made Taken, he's made Unknown, The Gray, Taken 2, Nonstop. All were hits, all did quite well. Then he started stumbling a bit with A Walk Among the Tombstones, the third Taken movie, which was really, really bad. Run All Night, The Commuter, and then Cold Pursuit. And most recently, he's done Honest Thief, which I did cover a mere 3 months ago. And although its numbers are weak for normal standards, for pandemic standards, it's one of the better performers. So, overall, he has a decent enough track record when it comes to his action movies. So, I'm pretty sure some of his fans will show up to see this because this is look at the synopsis. You can read it if you want. Yeah, this is definitely up Liam Neeson's wheelhouse. So yeah, that's definitely a pro. Is that Liam Neeson is in an action movie playing an action hero. People will show up probably. So that's the first pro. Second pro is that there hasn't been a movie in weeks since freaking Christmas. So if anybody's bored, in the house, if you want to watch something, you can watch this. I guess like that's something you could do. So I guess that's a pro. Another pro is that theaters have something. Again, theaters need something. Like they need anything. I'm pretty sure they're willing to accept all the HBO Max theatrical movies that are going to be coming out this year. They're willing to accept those. As long as they have something, they're willing to accept just about anything. So that's a pro. Oh, another pro is that this movie's coming out on a holiday weekend. It's not just a 3 day weekend, it's a 4 day weekend because it's Martin Luther King Jr. weekend, which is historically the biggest weekend in January, box office wise. Last year, we had Bad Boys for Life, had the biggest opening for a pure January movie. If we're going to be technical, then technically American Sniper is bigger, but that's technically a December movie. Bad Boys for Life, pure January movie, made a ton of money, became the biggest January movie ever last January. So yeah, Martin Luther King Jr. weekend historically is pretty lucrative. So I mean, it won't be so lucrative this year, but historically speaking, it's very lucrative. So I guess you can call that a pro. Cons. I mean, I would say the reviews for this movie are not good, but has that ever stopped Liam Neeson before? It really hasn't. His movies are mostly, for the most part, critic proof. So that's not even worth mentioning all that much. But I guess a real con is that the marketplace is just abysmal right now, especially with, COVID still being a thing. It's getting worse, more cases, more deaths, higher restrictions, so on and so forth. So, yeah, that's definitely going to hurt the Marksman. Is when it's being released, it's kind of a bad time. I can't think of anything else really. It's hard to think of anything. Oh, I forgot another pro is that this movie actually has advertising. I've seen ads on YouTube, so at least they're giving it a chance. Whoever's releasing this, they're giving it a chance. They're not just throwing this out there to die. Well, at least not intentionally. So, yeah, yeah. I can't think of any other cons off the top of my head, other than the whole COVID situation. Uh, yeah, that's it. Opening weekend. I have to do both a 3 day and a 4 day prediction. 3 day, because of the relatively worse environment this movie's in comparison to Liam Neeson's last movie, which was Honest Thief. That movie opened with like 3.6 million. That's not going to happen for The Marksman. I don't think it will. So I'm going to say 2 to 3 million for the 3 day, and then maybe 3 to 4 million for the 4 day. And then overall, it'll probably reach 9, 10-ish million, and then no one will ever speak of it ever again. And I think that's it. I think that's reasonable. So yeah, that's The Marksman. I know, not exactly a grand start to 2021, but what can I do? So I'm gonna be going on another hiatus. Sorry, but that's just how the schedule works. I won't be doing another prediction video until The Little Things, which is the second movie in Warner Brothers' grand experiment to release movies in theaters and on HBO Max. So that's just great. And then that's it for January. I know, 2 movies. 2 movies only. It's like friggin' August 2020 all over again. So, yeah. Anywho, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. You want to check out my past box office predictions. I have my 2020 box office predictions, all the movies that came out in 2020. I did predictions on those. You want to check out any of those, go right ahead. I also have 2 other playlists. I have the Canceled series, where I go over all the movies that were supposed to come out at a certain time, but didn't because of this freaking virus. So if you want to check all those episodes out, go right ahead. I recently did one on the Mobius being delayed. I know there's this rumor that No Time to Die will get delayed again. I know, but I usually don't cover rumors. Until Universal says something or MGM says something, I can't talk about it. But I know for a fact more movies are going to get delayed very soon. So if you want to check out any of those canceled videos, go right ahead. And then I also have box office recaps, where I go over the monthly box office for a particular month. Because of this pandemic, I've decided to do double recaps, 2 months in one video. I did August and September, October, November. I will do December and January and early February. And that's coming up relatively soon. So look out for that. And I don't know if I'll do February and March. I'll probably do February and March. I'll probably continue doing these double recaps until the schedule's more filled up. It's more locked in. But until that happens, I'm doing double recaps. So if you want to check out any of those, go right ahead. Oh, I just did the 2020 recap, where I went over all the movies that came out pre-pandemic and during the pandemic. So if you want to check out those 3 videos, go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.